Hello everyone, Massive Das here, and we're back again looking at part 2 of my PlayStation trophies. Part 1, hopefully Dave is sorted out with uploading and all that good stuff. Yeah, so that was Vita and PS3. There's 130 odd games I believe on that. There's games that appeared on that will appear on here. That might be because they were cross-play. You can see one already on the screen already. So I tried to glance over those ones quite quickly. There's a non-PS5 game in here as well, but there's pretty much 214 PS4 games. So let's going to start on the bottom, and that's Final Fantasy 9. Bit of a weird one. Final Fantasy 9 I played on PS1 back in the day. It was a late PS1 game. I believe PS2 is out. It looks really good. That's how I played it. It's my favourite Final Fantasy game. Then played it again on PS3 / Vita, PS1 Classic, and then I bought it obviously when it came to PS4. I even played it briefly on Xbox. It came to Xbox and then was added to Game Pass. It's one of those ones that I've rebought, sort of like played bits of and stuff like I'll replay this again, and then I never really get around to replaying it. I've said in part 1, and I'll say it again here. There's games like this where I finished, really enjoyed. It's like, do I play it again, or do I play Final Fantasy X-2, a game I've not played before, sort of thing. So that's why Final Fantasy 9 is pretty low on this one. Elder Scrolls Online, I feel I must have played that on a free weekend or something, even on PlayStation Volume 1, so I have no idea what that means. I feel this game must have a lot of trophies now, with all the DLC packs and stuff like that. Realm Reborn, mentioned that on the last video. It says PS4, but I think it's because the save is on PS4 and PS3. Yeah, so glance over that one. Astrobot, this is the VR one. I know I've only got 137 because this is a pretty good game. I know I've only got 137. I will get back to why on this one at some point. Flaming the Flood, I picked this one up. I think I played it somewhere, or there's something I can't remember about this, and that's why I picked it up. And I think I had like one run and didn't like it. It was a roguelite sort of game, not my thing. Talking about games that aren't my thing and got positively reviewed, and I am Bread. I think there's like a big PC here, and then came to PS4, picked it up, so oh yeah, everyone really likes this, played this, and it's like, what is this? This is awful. And that is my opinion of it, hence the 1 trophy. 10.2 HD, I mentioned it last part 1, really kind of want to play this because of the not the Xbox, well, it's coming to Xbox through Game Pass, but like I was saying about Unlimited Saga, yeah, kind of feel like I want to play this at the moment, don't know why. Fury, I feel that was a plus game. Killing Floor 2, feel that was a plus game. Like, played it, that was it. Armor Galactics of Destiny. I think I have a video of this up on my channel of playing it. It was like really weird, like online only card game. I think I picked up it on like disc, like £2 or something, and I think it was like a £2 PS4 game. That's a bargain. Yeah, and I think I streamed it or something because like there was no videos on like YouTube, and I think it's mainly multiplayer. Well, I've only got 132 and like no one's playing it. That's like the problem with that. Digimon, talked about that last time. Not much to say about this. It's Digimon. Should have played more, didn't. Yeah, if I was going to play this now, I should play the Switch version because, not got a current PlayStation system. Current PlayStation systems is Bugsnash. This is the PS5 game. I don't know if it's got a separate list on PS5 and PS4, but this is from PS5. I have told it quite a few times now, various different places that I got a PS5 at launch. Really excited. My PS5 was busted. Sony did absolutely nothing to sort that out, It's like 6 months on, and obviously I sent my PS5 back to shop too, got a refund, bought a Series X pretty much right away because I could get a Series X. Yeah, but 6 months on, and I've still never actually heard anything back from Sony, even though I rang them like 5 times, and every time they were like, yeah, we'll get back to you, and never got anything. Never a phone call, an email, a text, a mail carrying pigeon, nothing. Yeah, it's a really bad customer services on this, but I did, manage to load it up and get one trophy. It's one that I mostly would go back and play if I had a PS5, because I have got PlayStation Plus, unfortunately, until like November, because I got Plus with my PS5. So yeah, I'm adding these games to like my library, and so it's one that I might go back to if I ever get PS5. But my PS5 library of Plus games could be pretty big by then, so it might be something. It's like, I got these 12 or 13 Plus games, and this isn't one I'm getting to, but who knows. Pixel Junk Shooter Ultimate, don't really know what that is. I can't remember if that was on the last one or not. Need for Speed Rivals, I think this is a PS4 launch game. I might have the wrong Need for Speed, but I feel it's a PS4 launch game, and I do this every time, and I should really learn. Like, I'll buy all the consoles for a launch, I'll buy like a bunch of games on it, and I try to get like a game in every genre. So like, I'll get a racing game. So in this case, Need for Speed. I'll get a fighting game, and so I have a bit of mixture on my new console or whatever. And what ends up happening, I end up playing 2 or 3 of them properly, really enjoying 2 or 3 of them, and a month or 2 later something else will come out, and I trade in the ones I finished, get the new game, and then something like this just doesn't get played, which is I should really learn. Rugby 18, I got a review code of this. It is bad. Unless you really want a rugby game, I would avoid it. It's really annoying that we don't get really good rugby games. I feel the sport should be big enough, to have a rugby game, even if you had one like every World Cup or something, like a real polished rugby game. So yeah, kind of annoying. It's not good. Bastion, talked about that last time. This should be on the 360 achievement list where I most likely played. Resident Evil, talked about this last time as well, about finishing it multiple times on the GameCube, and haven't really on modern consoles played it multiple times. Do I play it again, or do I play something else? That's the thing. Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac Age. I think Dave's playing this at the moment, or he's going to play it on Xbox. I think he's playing it on Xbox, but I can't remember. I missed this because it was a late PS2 game. I picked up on the PS3, or not PS3, PS4, I should say. I must have played a bit of it, can't remember much about it, and must have got distracted by something else on that one. Dead Nation, I feel this is from Housemarque, that's why I bought it, and I don't think it's very good. I think it's actually Housemarque's worth game, if I'm thinking of the right game, but I'm not sure on that one. Vane or Van, I've heard people call it different things. This one I got because some people that worked on the Team Maker games were going to make this and stuff. So I bought this before there was any reviews up. It was no reviews for a day or 2. That should have been the thing. Picked this up, and it's bad. It's really bad. I think from what I've seen, it's actually a doable platinum with walkthroughs and stuff, but it's a bad game. Avoid. It's a good game. One of 19, I have actually finished this. It's just a bad trophy list. Everybody's gone from Rapture. It's like a walking simulator game. I can't remember the studio behind it. I think they've got something new coming out as well. They've mainly done games like this. I think they did Dear Esther. Is really good. I'd recommend it. It's just a bad trophy list. Gravity Rush 2. Really should play more of this. This is odd when I bought this when it came out, which I'm kind of glad I did because it's kind of hard to find now. The problem is I didn't start playing it until I finished the first one, and I finished the first one, and I put this in. I was like, this is more than the same. I'll come back to this at some point, and never went back to it. That's my own fault, playing those two games like too close together. You know, it makes sense playing the first one before playing the second one. But yeah, it's like coming up recently. Soon we got like the second Judgment coming. That's good. I really should play the first one first. But it's like, I still got Yakuza Like a Dragon to play. You know, I can kind of sense it already. Like, I'll end up buying the second Judgment and Judgment 1 at the same time, finishing the first one and not the second or something. Tearaway, again, talked about this last week. Played it on Vita. Here's the PS4 port. Marvel Heroes Omega. I think this was like a really bad free-to-play Marvel game. So yeah, Marvel Heroes Superheroes. I feel this was a launch PS4 game, and that's why I got it. And I obviously didn't play very much for it for a reason. Not Doctrine. Talked about that last week. I can't remember if I played it on Vita or PS4. It's not very good. Kind of hard. Can see it becoming super rare. Primal. This is a PS2 classic. Me and Dave did an old episode of Puzzle 4, and I bring up how I kind of really want this game to come back. I think Sony just announced PS2 classics, and we're going through ones that we'd like. I bring this up because no one talks about it. It's like really good, and then it came, and I bought it because I thought, I better buy it. You know, put my money where my mouth is. Where it's really good, and started playing it, and it's not good. Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition. I've got a really bad history of Diablo 3. I've played this, I think, on Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation. I think I even did it digitally on Switch, and it's like really bad. And I always like what I play of it, but I never play much of it. It's like and also one of those games I kind of want to play it multiplayer as well, but like no one else playing it, or like we talk about playing it in multiplayer and we never do. So like we have Diablo 2 remaster coming this year, and I kind of want to play it. And I can kind of imagine some people going, "Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely play it," and then we like never play it. So yeah, Dark Souls 3. It's Dark Souls. If you watch the casts and stuff, like Craig especially takes the mick out of me with my Dark Souls thing, because I've played like every Souls game. Going back to like even Demon Souls on the what do you call it? PS3. Again, I'm surprised that Demon Souls wasn't in my trophy things. Maybe didn't have trophies, or I never even unlocked the trophy. Well, that's more likely. You would have got one for dying, wouldn't you? I've played like every one of them, and it's a weird game because I like aesthetically and stuff like that. And maybe we even talked about on the cast of like games that people like that we don't. I think Dave brought it up. It was the Souls games, and to me, there's quality of life improvements of video games that I would like on it, especially like checkpoint system, map, and stuff like that. But then I guess people say that's what takes away Souls, making Souls. Dark Cloud, PS2 classic of a PS2 classic. Yeah, to be honest, really good on PS2. It's one of those things like played on PS2 back in the day. Really enjoyed it. Bought it again on PS4, played a bit of it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is Dark Cloud, this is great, and that's basically it. Fable Zero Hour, PSVR game. It's not bad PSVR game with the shooter. I played this with the Move controllers, and I would recommend playing this with the aim if you can get it. And I could not find an aim anywhere cheap, but that's how I would play it. Flow. This is from that game company, and I don't like Flow. That's basically what I can really say on that. Nemo Gate of Memories, I think that's like a hack and slash game, but I have no idea, to be honest. Yonder Cloud Catch Chronicles, I got a review code of this. I think there was some like buzz about it or something. I feel it might have been like supposed to be like a Wii U game or something, and it came to like everything but Wii U. I might be wrong there. Yeah, so we've got this like a review code or whatever. I'm sure I talked about it on the cast or some years ago when it came out. It's not good. That's basically what I can say about that. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I think this was the first of the new Wolfenstein games. I feel I did like the opening in like the castle was like that really long opening before you see like the opening like crawl of like the title and stuff. I didn't like it. I don't really get the hype around this game, especially same with Doom. I don't get it. I don't. Yeah, so sorry people that like those games. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. This is from the Insane trilogy. Yeah, I don't know why I only got 2 of 25. I feel it's one of those other ones like, I played this back in the day. It's Crash. It's cool. It's not how I remember it, and that's basically it. Senran Kaguraga, or whatever you want to call it, Peach Peach Splash. Well, this is basically a Splatoon ripoff, except instead of obviously using like paint and ink and stuff like that, you're using water pistols. And you can kind of guess how this is going when you're playing against, anime girls and stuff like that. So you can get the drift. It's actually kind of fun. But I think it's had a really short single player, and it's like all multiplayer, and like no one's playing it multiplayer. Saints Row: Get Over Hell. I think that was like the weird spin-off one. I think this must have been a Plus game or something. That's what I can really say. White Knight, that must have been a Plus game as well. 10 HD Remastered. I talked about that last time. It's Final Fantasy X and HD. I don't like Tidus. That's basically what I can say. And I think I got stuck. Don't like Tidus. I'm like, right, don't like these characters. I can't be bothered to continue on with this. Secure Wars. This is like a reboot of like the series that was on Saturn and Dreamcast and stuff like that. In like obviously Japan, this came to the West. It was like a late, well not late PS4 game. So obviously PS4 games come out, obviously coming out for some kids like middle of last year or something like that. Obviously building up for the PS5 and Series X or something. I feel like I traded this in. I think it was a really good trade-in price or something like that. Compared to like the PS5 and Series X fan, and kind of wish I kept this now. Obviously, like talked about the PS5 and stuff like that. If I knew what was going to happen, I would have kept my PS4 and kept this. But what's the percentage of that Super Hypercube? This is a VR game. It's actually quite a good one. I'm guessing the trophies are kind of bad because there's only 11 of them. I got one. It's like a weird puzzle game, and you got like move your body around or something around from the puzzles, something like that. You choose Zero. Me and Dave and Dave's mate Pete played this for like a book club. I can't remember how far Dave got. I know Pete really enjoyed it. Me and Dave did not enjoy it. It's kind of like weird. Obviously, you look at the Yakuza series now. Judgment looks really cool. I know Dave and Craig are both playing the Judgment remastered on Series X and PS5. I think Dave's enjoying Judgment's remastered, and that's got the same combat in here. And me and Dave both didn't like the combat of this. So don't know what Judgment does differently, because it's not RPG turn-based like a Dragon. So kind of wanna see what Judgment's like, but like I said, I've got Like a Dragon to play first at some point. Final Fantasy 7, similar to what I said about Final Fantasy 9. Played it on PS1, played it, PS3, and Vita Classics, and it's on Xbox now. It was on Game Pass, or is in Game Pass, and played it I've not finished it like a million times. That's exaggerating, but oh yeah, it's Final Fantasy 7. But hey, Persona 5 Royal. This is a bit disappointing. It's so low. Because this is like 553. It's actually a doable-ish platinum. I think Dave said he had the problem where he's playing it, and he's playing it sort of following guide to get the platinum and not really enjoying it. I was just playing it as playing it. If I got the platinum, I got the platinum. Thing with this one, obviously you will see later on this list. We talked about it last week. Persona 5, like regular version. It's like what I played. I've barely seen any new content. I think somebody else came out around it. It's like, okay, I've played this game. I've played 120 hours. I know like what it's about. I will get back to it at some point. It's not a game that I'm ever going to trade in and stuff. It's like a PS4 game I still own in my collection. And, you know, sort of like, okay, like if I still have my PS4 at the moment, I most probably would sort of like going back to play this in the backlog. It's that sort of thing. It's like, oh, I'm getting like the PS5's coming, getting excited, and then we'll see, you know, not there. Last of Us Remastered, only 441, because this is maybe a bit of more factions, like but Left Behind. This is how I played Left Behind, which is like its own semi-trophy list. If I click on this, it will say something like 4 additional DLC trophies have been won, which is all Left Behind. So this is not that Last of Us. Basically, I played that on PS3, not PS4. So that's all Left Behind. That's how I played that. It's a really good piece of DLC. Maybe like the best DLC I've ever played. So, yeah. Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Me and Dave played this on PSVR. One of you was like sat in a chair disarming a bomb, and the other one had like on the TV like the instructions for how to like disarm the bomb. And we both played this. We actually recorded it, and it's up on my actual channel. Got quite a lot of views. I think even like the developer like retweeted or used in the footage and something, because like I feel like I like the first person to have footage out on the game, and it's like one of my best viewed content and stuff. Weird. Dragon Quest Builders, talked about that last time. Dragon Quest, like Minecraft, is okay. Ace Banana, it's a PSVR game. I think it was a PSVR launch game, or close to launch. I think that's why I've played it. It's like it's not even an on-rail shooter. It's like a static. You shoot stuff. Yeah, basically. Rogue Legacy, talked about that. Plus game, didn't like it. Roguelike, etc. Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. Yes, I played Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Fortune. I imported this on PS4 because we did not get it in the West. For reasons, it is not good. Yeah, because the first Dead or Alive Extreme on the original Xbox is actually like a really good volleyball game. A bit like Beach Bikers and stuff like on the GameCube. It's actually like an actual decent volleyball game. Like in that weird arcade thing. And then obviously it's gone like iteration, so it's gone more and more about the girls. And that's basically Dead or Alive Extreme 3. The actual volleyball is like almost non-existent, and it's more about the girls, and Fortune's in the title. And I think there's one called Venus. It's like a casino, and you can like gamble money so you can get better like bikinis and stuff like that. It's not, you know, what I want. I want Dead or Alive volleyball from volleyball's not even the title anymore, but like from the original Xbox. If you know, remastered that someone. Broforce, I think me and Dave played this 1 week because it came to Plus. Ollie Ollie 2 must have come to Plus. Talked about that. Not fan. Hitman Go. Why I've not got a platinum or anything when I got Lara Croft, don't know. World of Final Fantasy, should play more of this. I think this was played on PS4. We play it mostly on Vita now. Hatsubizu, Miku, Project Diva for Future. This is like a weird demo. You go, how's it demo? You have a trophy. It's like a weird free to start VR demo, and like you can start it. You could play like one song or something, and then you had to like buy the rest of them in like packs or something like that. Injustice 2, I think this is like my rarest trophy or something. It's actually from this game. It's like a multiplayer based one. Only 8 of 63, but I have finished it. It's actually really good. Talked about it last time. The Mortal Kombat Injustice games, the new ones, are like the benchmark now for fighting games, in my opinion. Yeah, everybody's golf VR. It's a fun golf game in VR. It's not hard to play, but obviously you need to move. You need to be like stand up. You know, be able to do your swing and all that sort of thing. You can play with the controller, but it's like not the same really. Tabletop racing. I think me and Dave played that one weekend. Because it was the last game. In like the old Versus series. Fate Extella. Got a review code of it. Played it on PS4, but it's on Vita. It's actually not too bad. I thought of the character. I think she's called Saber. I can't remember what the character was called last time. It's like a Muso, like set in the Fate universe. New Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Dave playing it at the moment. He really liked it. Craig played it and really liked it as well. I did not like it. Ni no Kuni 1 I think was better, and I just didn't like this. I wasn't a fan of the characters and stuff like that. South Park Stick of Truth wasn't, much of a fan of this. I think I got like this free somehow. I can't remember. Drive Club VR. I have footage of this on my channel and got like loads of views. So it's a VR launch game, and it's like one of the more impressive ones and stuff, and obviously like motion and stuff like that. But yeah, Hotline Miami, didn't like it. Talked about it last time. Played it when it came to PlayStation because everyone's like, "Oh, this game's really good," but it's on PC. Played it on PlayStation. I'm like, yeah, don't get this. Rainbow Six Siege. I played this like before it got like popular. Like it came out and like people were like, it's not very good, and obviously got over time it's got better. I've now really played this on Xbox and PS4. Kind of annoying. It hasn't got crossplay, so I know some people are still playing it on PS4. And I don't really know anyone not playing on Xbox. I play it now and again on, like I said, on the Xbox now instead of PlayStation. Bound, only 4:27, but I have finished it. And I'm talking about rare trophies. I think like all 4 of these trophies might be pretty rare. A lot of people didn't play Bound, and I think whoever made it was quite a big studio or something. Have come on to do other things since. Twin Robots. I feel I should really have the. I feel this is an easy platinum game. Don't know why I've only got 3 of 20. Predator Hunting Grounds. Me and Dave both bought this. I don't know why we bought it, and we were going to play it multiplayer, and we never actually did. I didn't think it was bad as reviews and stuff made out, and it might be better now on PS5 because like it had frame rate issues and stuff like that. Maybe like the PS5's extra power can get it to stay at 30 or whatever it is. More than it does. Loadout, no idea what that is. Resident Evil Revelations 2. I think this might be like episode 1, and I never bought the other episodes. So yeah. Senran Kagura Episode Versus. I think this is the beat 'em up one. 850. I don't know if I finished it or not. I feel I did, and I feel like the trophies are like get X costumes or character and stuff like that. Everybody's Golf. It's Everybody's Golf. Transformers Devastation. I feel like I finished this as well. I think like the trophies are like finish it with Megatron, finish it with Optimus Prime. I think one of these might be a rare trophy as well. I finished it, but like I think it's like beat 100 dudes, finish it with like X character and stuff like that. Hand of Fate. I think that was the weird card game, but where you like are battling in an arena and you use cards to like power yourself up and stuff. Peggle 2, yeah, it's Peggle. Astro's Playroom. Is this the PSVR one, or is this the not the PSVR one? The built-in PS4 one or the PS5 one? I think it's the PS5 one. Which you see over 843. If it's the PS5 one, which I feel it is. Again, I could not play that because I've broken PS5. Basically, it became almost impossible to play. Paladins was a free-to-play sort of like Overwatch. Like I know some people will still playing that. It's on everything now, sort of thing. Play Rogue VR. I think it came bundled with the first PSVR bundle. Yeah, it's fine. It shows you what you can do with VR. Days Gone. It's Days Gone. I've another one. Dave and Craig take the mick out of me on because I bought it, never played it. I sold it. I think I sold it for a bit of a profit, and then I bought it again quite cheaply. I think because obviously it got like patched several times. It's supposed to be quite good, and that's where this 946 from. And I don't know. I think I got distracted by something. I was going to go back to it. Now it's obviously been sort of repatched as well for PS5, and unfortunately with no PS5, I haven't seen what that's like. But I think it's supposed to be really good now. So if I was going to play it, I would be there. Gone home. Only 2 of 10. It's not many trophies for this game, but yeah, it's actually like a really good game. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not a fan of the walking simulator genre, but you know, it's actually worth playing. Beyond Lines, Ice, again another walking simulator game. I have finished it. It's just just 2 of the 10. Mostly just finished the game. Here's 1 trophy. Job's good at. Dragon Quest Heroes. This is the Muso like one. They did do a sequel to this. Well, but yeah, it's a Musos with Dragon Quest Heroes, a bit like the Hyrule Warriors games and stuff like that. Yeah, it's cool. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This is the weird one. Really like Ninja Theory's games. This obviously came out. It was like a PlayStation timed exclusive for like ages. Came out, bought it. Digitally, I think, because I think it was in digitally originally. I thought, oh, this is going to be really good. It's Ninja Theory. And I bought it, it's like, wait, what is this? Because all their games are like combat heavy, and this is like completely like the opposite of this. And like, did not play much of it because I only and then I played it not that long ago on the Xbox, where I've got like 900 of the 1000G. I'm just missing the collectibles. Played it like because it came to Game Pass. Got a trailer for Hellblade 2. It's like, people do seem to like this game. Let's go back and replay it. Did, and I actually did really enjoy it. So yeah, this is me being like stupid at the time, going, I wanted Devil May Cry, but this cool girl fighting like Norse characters. Well, actually wasn't that. Inksplosion. Talked about this last time. I think this is an easy platinum game. Don't know why I got it. Not got Destiny 2, only 3 of 14, but I think there's a bad trophy list. It's just not a great trophy list. And the weird one is like save was like cross save, and I feel like I got more achievements and Stadia achievements than I have on PlayStation, even though I mainly played the game on PlayStation. It's like, I've used my save onto Stadia. Like the free of popped, played a bit on Stadia, then moved that save to Xbox because it came to like Game Pass. Then like instead of free popping, like 6 pops or something because of what I played on Stadia, and then I played a bit more again on Xbox. So I think I got like 7 or 14 on Xbox. So I've only got the 2 on PlayStation. No Man's Sky. One of me and Dave talk about sometimes because I'm really excited about this. It came out, played it. It was not good. Now it is good. Yeah, so this is 5 of 23 when it first came out. I feel this must have more achievements trophies than it does now. But I like all the patches and stuff like that, and the like DLC, but not DLC, like the next packs and the Beyond packs and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel it's mostly worth playing now, but not back then. PES 2016 is PES, you know what that is. What remained of Edith Finch, only 2 of 9. This is also a disappointing one because I think Craig's got the 1000G of this. I've not played it on Xbox yet. It's in Game Pass, I most really will. I've only got 2 of 29, and basically I've even got a stream of the whole game up on my personal channel, sort of thing. This is obviously going on the Pod of War channel, where like content most really will go of the whole sort of game, and I just played it, didn't really think about trophies and that. Don't think it's got a platinum, that's why. of that. Broken Age, talked about that last time. Only Part 1, Hat of All, talked about that last time. PES 2015, you know what PES is. Sports Bar VR, 2 of 8. I'm not really sure this is. I think it's like more like a social experience, and like you and other like avatars are all in the bar, and you can like hang out and play darts and stuff together. I don't know how that would be now if anyone's playing it, if we can play it. Velocity 2X. I think this is the one, like I said, Metroid-ish, like you're playing as a woman, a bit like Samus. You play some bits as a spaceship. I think that's that game. Perception 832. I backed this because I think the guy that did this did something on Bioshock, and that was like the selling point. I think he wrote the opening to Bioshock, and you know, he did this. Did this game. It's fine. It's nothing really to shout about. You know, if it comes to Plus or Gold or Game Pass or now or something, maybe give it a look. That's about it. Helldivers, talked about that last time. It's crossplay on anything. It's like a multiplayer game. Not played much of it. Uncharted Lost Legacy. I actually really like Lost Legacy. It's a Naughty Dog game, so it's got a bad trophy list. Harmonix, gone too far. VR. Not sure. I might have got a code or something for this. Yeah. Until Dawn is really good. It's not the most underrated series on the PS4 because I think people do know it's a good game. It's just we've not really got a sequel and stuff has happened. Like since with Super Mathis and that. Only 5 of 19, not many. I think there's different ones for like different playthroughs and stuff like that. I only played it through once. Sort of thing though. Monster Hunter World. This must have more than 50 now. Highspawn must be part of it. It's Monster Hunter World. It's pretty good. I think I got like 15, 18 hours into it, and just like totally dropped off. I kind of done the same Monster Hunter Rise. I do keep wanting to go back there, but it's like, oh, Nier's out now. I'm gonna play that. Oh, new Pokemon Snap's out now. I'm gonna play that. Thankfully, there's like nothing really on the horizon for me until like end of the month, going into June. So hopefully, I get to go back to play some more Rise. Jack and Daxter. This is the PS2 classic on the PS4. Because I played the Vita version, which is like the remastered port from the PS3. Is very confusing. It's actually I didn't enjoy this when it came to PS2. Back in the day, because Naughty Dog could crash and it was kind of different. I enjoyed it more when I played it here, and I really should play it again. It's one of those, I got it digitally, it's not ever going to sort of go anywhere. If I get a PS5, I can just download it onto my library. Journey 414, I said it would be slightly higher this time than on the last time. This is the PS4 version, not the PS3 version. But no platinum, I don't think. FIFA 14, it's FIFA. Infamous Second Son, infamous game. It was like an early PS4 game. I think it came like the March of like 2014 or something. And I think it's like one of the better like pro patch games as well. And I feel even Digital Foundry did it, like showed it on the PS5, and because of the the power of the PS5, it was like an unlocked frame rate, so it dipped like 40s or something on PS4, and it was like solid 60. So it's one you may want to go back to, especially like multiple playthroughs. Like I've not played it since 2014, so it's one I could see me going back through and be like, oh, this bit dick this time or something, and get the other trophies, but they could be collectible ones. Transistor, big fan of Transistor, really good game. Play Transistor basically. Dishonored 2. Like this Dishonored, I played this through as Emily. There's some difference to this. We play the two different characters, but it's not like Resident Evil 2 from what I remember, with the differences there. PlayStation VR World. It was that sort of like weird tech demo thing that came with the PSVR. It's fine. Showed what you could do with the PS4. VR. Killzone, Shadowfall, launch game on the PS4. Yeah, it's a decent shooter. That's about all I can say. MLB The Show 19, this is a plus game, 7 of 23. I think I should really have more of this, because you have like the single player mode, and I expect even someone that doesn't know much about baseball could get more out of it just by doing the single player mode. And obviously you have 21 now, which I have loaded up briefly on Xbox. It's on Game Pass, oddly enough. It's a weird thing where MLB is the publisher there on Xbox and Sony's the publisher on PlayStation. You know, so as part of Game Pass, that's where I would mostly play it at now. Here's my highest PS5 game. That's Miles Morales. You might be thinking, but Matt, your PS5 is broken. Yes. The problem with my PS5, it would like just reboot itself over and over and over again, and you would play like Astrobot for like, I think the longest I managed to play Astrobot was 15 minutes. Spider-Man was oddly the only game that would sort of work. It did crash on me. It crashed on me like 3 times. The game's only like 6 hours long, so it's sort of like semi-playable. So I did manage to play this, and that was like it. Because I couldn't even get any other games to install from the disc. This is the only game I could get installed on disc as well. So I couldn't even like try Demon's Souls or something. That is that. Belly Men at Sea. Dave, I think, has got the platinum. I really should have the platinum. It's just multiple playthroughs, so I'm just not bothered. Tour de France 2015. I got a code for this, and I think I might have done a video review. It's a weird one because some of the trophies, I believe, are like sort of like do the race in real time, and obviously if you know about Tour de France, some of those races are like really long. That is like one of its sort of problems and one of its cool things. Like you can play it really realistically. It's like, but when you're gonna have like a spare 3 hours to like play a cycling game. Erica, this was like, I think it's now come to PC, maybe mobile. It's like a VMV. I can't even say what I'm trying to think. Full motion video, and let's just call it that. Sort of game, but PlayStation like published one. It's fine. There's better VMV games, and there's worse ones out there. I think I finished it twice or something like that. Oceanhorn. This is like imagine Zelda, but always still stayed at 2D, but they still made it like Wind Waker. If that makes any, like a shell shaded 2D sort of like summery beach. I guess Link's Awakening on the Switch now would be similar, but that's basically what this is, and it's actually quite a good Zelda sort of clone. Contrast. This was a launch PlayStation Plus game. This and Resogun. Not good. This is from. They went and made We Happy Compulsion that Microsoft now owns. It's a weird studio Microsoft now owns, because I think they made like 2 or 3 games. I don't think any of them have been particularly great, but all the games have like really good ideas. I feel like if Microsoft can give them the time and the funding, and they can actually utilize their ideas, you could actually have like a really good game from them. I think that's always been their problem, is budget restraint. Virginia. This is like almost a walking sim visual novel puzzle thing. The next game is Last Stop, I think, coming soon. It's good. I'm excited for Last Stop because this is pretty good. Crash Bandicoot. I think it says the same about Crash Bandicoot 2. Oh yes, Crash Bandicoot. It's not quite how I remember it. That was basically my fault. Shenmue 2, only 10 of 28. This I should have again played more of it. I have not got the platinum. You will get to later on in this Shenmue 1. It's one of those weird ones. I finished Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast. Obviously that was in Japanese, even the PAL version. I played it on the original Xbox. I've played it multiple times. It's like, do I play it again, sort of thing. I have it on disc, obviously on PS4, so I can play it again anytime I want if I had a PS4 or a PS5. So, there you go, Oxenfree. Really good. We're getting a sequel this year apparently, which seems like it's a Switch like timed exclusive, maybe, or if I might have made that up. Yeah, really good game. I finished this. Oh, definitely finished it on PlayStation. I finished it on Switch. Maybe even finished it on Xbox. Really like this game. Drive Club. It launched pretty bad. And then weirdly, I've seen a video of this the other day. Someone playing it on PS5. I don't know if it had a pro patch, and it's one of those games that, like, unlocked frame rate or unlocked resolution or something. Like the PS5 just fixes that, but actually looked really good on the PS5. It's like, damn, that looks really good. You could, easily get away with saying that's a PS5 game, and I don't think people would like laugh at you if you said this is the new Gran Turismo or something. And like, yeah, that's the new Gran Turismo. That's what it looks like. And it was like, no, it's a PS4 game. That's like almost at launch. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's like its impressive thing there. It looks good. Texture effect. I played this in VR. It's really good in VR. You can play it obviously not in VR, but it's just completely different. You're like on acid trip playing in VR because you can look around you, and then like the level where it's like the dolphins, you're looking behind you and there's dolphins swimming everywhere, and that really good. Mortal Kombat X, again, said about the Mortal Kombat Injustice games, really good, fun. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves Remastered. I think it's in a similar position, the percentage wise, playing the PS3 original version. It's Uncharted 2, it's fantastic, made my top 25. Played this remastered, it is still good. Dreams, a weird one. I played like the single player and messed around with stuff on it and played some of the other games. It's one of those weird ones, like, I can get what they're doing and what it is really good. I feel like it should sort of be free to play, a bit like a YouTube app or something on the console. And like, I go onto YouTube now on my Xbox or on my Switch, and like, watch an old video. It feels like that, and like you go on there and like, this is what Dave made this week, or this is what Mystic has made this week, or something like that, and chuck out the cool thing. But having to have the game, like, it's like I don't know, a weird thing. It feels like being able to play the stuff should be free, and then like maybe buying the tools or something should have been what they charged for, or charge for the single player or something, like at 20 quid. Yeah, because some of the stuff I see people doing with it is really impressive. I try to do stuff myself, and it's like kind of complicated. Why I'm sort of excited for the Game Builder Garage for the Switch, because that looks like kind of really simple, but also like kind of like it teach how to make games much better than like Dreams and stuff like that, even though I expect Dreams you can do much more with. Overwatch 2462, I don't know if this updated. I expect this has got more than this now, because this is obviously DLC ones, but I got one DLC thing. Overwatch, fantastic game, maybe like one of my most played games on the PS4. But I think people just dropped off on it. Blood and Truth, really good VR game. Basically, that's all I can say on that. Looks good. It's actually one of the few VR games I think got like a PS5 patch. That looks really good. Injustice God Among Us. This is the PS4 launch, remastered, and NetherRealm did this sort of again with Mortal Kombat 11. Does that got like a Series X and PS5 like date? But yeah, really good playing game. Catherine, talked about this last time, and again, like the PS3 version, barely I played on PS3 because I played it on 360. Obviously, this is like the remastered one. Yeah, like finished it again. Obviously got the third Catherine. Now Rin, and obviously different story, different endings and stuff like that is now added. Kind of want the physical Vita version now. Ground Zeroes, 6 of 15. Pretty good. Oddly, this one obviously it was kind of short. If you know what you're doing, can like the story mission in like 2 minutes or something like that. Yeah, it's kind of short. That though, but you can get replay value. Some of the trophies I'm missing, and like do so and so with S rank and all that sort of stuff. So not really my thing. But yeah, the actual story and how it builds into Metal Gear Solid 5 and Phantom Pain is really good though. And the odd thing is, I got this like a week early, and not like a code, it's physical release. I finished it, and I was like, right, I'm not going to do these S ranks. So I went to trade it in, and my trade-in price or something, it came up on like games, like it's like Game Station. When Game Station, the trading price was like more than the RRP price or something. It must, I don't know how, it came up on their system, and like, yeah, it was really weird. That one. I always remember that Road Not Taken. Not sure what that is. Ratchet and Clank. This only played like last year. I think after we learn about the PS5 one or something like that. Yeah, it's really good. Kind of what's got me into the series. I kind of want to go back and play the old ones. Maybe not on PS2, but definitely like the PS3 remasters and stuff like that. Yeah, really good. Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Mentioned, like, played it on PS3. Had no trophies back then. Obviously, this has got trophies. Yeah, it's actually holds up better than I thought, but definitely not as good as Uncharted 2. Battlefield 4. Battlefield, must have finished it. Yeah, there you go. Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition. Yeah, pretty good game. I think I played this on Vita. I'm not sure, but I think that's one is Flower 6 of 14. This must be the PS4 version. There's Dancing in Starlight again. This was on Vita physical, but with the whole weird cross-buy thing, it shows up on the PS4 list. Infamous First Light. This was like a spin-off, standalone DLC thing for Second Son. I think this is the better game. The only plays Fetch, and I think she's a such more interesting character than Deslan. Yeah, so good. Dragon Quest Inquisition. I can't even say it. Yeah, this is a weird one because I got 23 of 51, 45%. You would have think I finished it, and literally I'm on the last boss, and I cannot beat the last boss. And I think I did something like mess myself up, and I can't go back and basically finish it. Kind of annoying. Nitro Plus. This must be cross-buy then, because it was on the last one. But I feel I played it on PS3, so there must be a PS4 version of it. Hidden Agenda. This is from Supermassive. This is like the game after Until Dawn, and this is the PlayLink title. PlayLink sort of died now, but you had to use your phone to control stuff, and you could play it like multiplayer. And it's like the whole idea is like, oh, you didn't need multiple controllers, because everyone's got a smartphone. Download the app, play it that and stuff like that. I played it single player, and you can play it single player, play it with a controller. So it's just basically playing like Until Dawn or the ones Man of Medan and stuff. It's just a bit shorter than Uncharted 3. So like I said, I have finished Uncharted 3. It was on the previous video, where it was like bottom on my list because I had not played it on PS3, but yeah, played it here on PS4. God of War, this is 2018, really good game. Yeah, can't say much more than that of it. King's Tale, Final Fantasy, this is the weird free-to-play spin-off. Well, it's not really a free-to-play game, it's like a 2-hour adds to the story. Like 15 had like lots of weird things because you had the film and stuff as well, and this, and I think there was a comic or something that all tied into the overall story, and you only got like the whole story if you watched everything. Uncharted 4, it's Uncharted 4, it's great. Street Fighter 5, I'm surprised I've got 21 of 45 because I'm not a huge Street Fighter fan. Must have played it with friends, multiplayer and stuff like that. Call of Duty, yeah, 24 51. I must have like finished it, bought it, played some multiplayer. That's it. Ghost of Tsushima, really good game. One of the best games last year. One of the best games on the PS4. This is what makes the PS4 so great. Games like Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon Zero Dawn, fantastic games, and obviously got Uncharted down here as well. Great games there. Lego Dimensions, cool concept. It sort of just died though. The whole Games for Toys to Life series. I think this is like the best one because the Lego's kind of cool. FIFA, it's FIFA. Absolute guys that worked on Journey went and made this. It's a sort of like Journey but underwater, not as good. FIFA 15, it's FIFA. Call of Duty Ghosts, I think this was the launch game on PS4. I think I played it quite a bit multiplayer because it's like the only multiplayer game on PS. Well, it wasn't. Obviously you had Killzone and Need for Speed, but this is the one people were playing. Black Ops 3, it's more Call of Duty. Persona 4, Dancing All Night. This is the PS4 digital version, which was only available if you bought the collector's pack of 3 and 5 and you got a digital code. So that's the only way to play this game. I don't know if I got more. I think I got more trophies on the PS4 version than the original Vita version, and it's literally just like a straight port. There's no like bells and whistles and that. It's like a really odd one that Atlas did. When I could get the platinum, if I sort of grind, I know Dave has because he grind for it. Resogun PS4 version. As you see, way more trophies on the PS4 version compared to the PS3 and Vita versions. Thomas Alone, talked about that last time. Really good game. Maybe Mike Biffle's next best, don't know. Little Nightmares 2, really like, not Little Nightmares 2, Little Nightmares the first one. I actually played the second one this year. Yeah. Good sort of like weird horror platform Tin Baroness game from Taser or something, and Namco's the publisher, so that's that. Last of Us Part 2, this made my 25 games of all time. I think I put it like 12 or something. Really good. I much prefer Last of Us Part 2 compared to Part 1. Maybe if I play Part 1 again now, maybe my views on that will change. I really, really like this game. It's a fantastic game, yeah. Gravity Rush Remastered, again. Last time I talked about Gravity Rush, here's like the remastered version. Talked about Gravity Rush 2, didn't I, as well? Where I played this because I wanted to play this before too, which as you can see I did and never went, sort of go back. Should really go back because I feel like I had some DLC trophies that. On a mission, Warlords, this is the port of the PS2 game. It's like almost a straight port, it's slightly remastered. They changed the controls slightly because it is like that fixed camera tank angle control back then. Obviously they added trophies and achievements or whatever. I think the game still kind of holds up, and I kind of want a new on a mission from Capcom. Destiny. Yeah, this was on the last one as well, but I feel mainly on PS4. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. This is the 8-bit sort of like retro Bloodstained game. Yeah, really good. I still haven't played the main game, even if I'm in the credits, I believe, or backed it. So yeah, like a Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I played this in VR. There's a video of me playing it on VR as well. So if anyone says this is scary, Dave, sorry, this is not scary at all. Detroit Become Human. David Cage game. I liked it. I know people don't like that game, but like these games. But yeah. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Yeah, it's Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I love this game. Fantastic game. It made my top 25 games of all time. Yeah, it's great. I finished it in like 2 or 3 days, which like sounds impossible because I think I played like 60 hours or something. Shadow of the Colossus is the remake. Still a great game. Talked about it on the recent podcast about remakes and remasters. It's like my favourite one, and it made my top 25 pretty high. And the PS2 game was always sort of in my top 25, and there's like every so often I'll update my list and I would like move it down, and then I played this remake and I was like, yeah, actually this game should be in my top 25. It's sort of like cemented it being that high. If that makes sense. Persona 5, again, talked about last time. This actually did play on PS4, not on PS3. Missing that one trophy, really annoying. Rocket League, surprised I got 23 or 36, and I know the platinum was easy. I don't know if it's changed because obviously updates since, and I think Dave's got it. I didn't really like Rocket League, but I think I played it before it even came to Plus, so I think I might just like was too early to the boat. instead of actually, missing the boat. And Monkey King Heroes is back. Some of you are like, what is this? It came out either last year or the year before. It's a PS4 exclusive. And it might be on PC as well, but like THQ published, but Sony funded. Like Sony's doing this in China quite a bit. Like obviously, they're like backing Chinese studios and that. And there's a game called Lost Soul or something like that coming as well, where they're funding the games and stuff. And they must be publishing them in China. A bit like Demon's Souls back in the day, where they published it in Japan, but then Atlas picked it up for like the West. It's that sort of thing. Like THQ picked it up for the West. Sony wasn't going to publish this game, and it came out. It's really old school. It feels like a PS2 game, but like better graphics. So if you like PS2 platformers, you're gonna like this game. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, it's good. It's Final Fantasy Remake. I'm really looking forward to integrate, especially the intermission thing with Yuffie. Kind of really want to play that. Unfinished ones. Ooh, I feel this mustn't have a platinum because I've only got 7 of 10, and if I got that many, I surely would have platinumed it. Same with Entwined. And same with Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Breath by Sleep of Fragmentary Passage. What a title that is. So that's actually really good game. I don't know if Dave's played that or not yet. Death Stranding. Death Stranding is in my top 5 games of all time. I absolutely love this game. It's an absolute masterpiece. It is Kojima's magnum opus. It says I got 75% on here, but I'm pretty sure in the actual game it says I got 69%. And some of the trophies that are left are a bit grindy. That's why I've not done it, and I like that it was on 69%. I thought it was kind of funny, but I actually might have more than I thought. I don't know. Valiant Hearts: The Great War. No, Craig played this as well on his Xbox One. He really liked it. I really liked it here. It's good. UV art game. Good. That game. Dust and Lazy Intel. I've played this on. I played it on 360 and PlayStation 4. I think this is like a remaster. Really good. No one actually ever talks about this game. But it's like a really good game. Final Fantasy 15. 4151. I feel like I should kind of have the platinum for this before 4151. I don't know if like one of them might be playing on hard or something, but yeah. Right, I talked about Astro Bot, the VR game, and like, why did I not play much of that? This is why I didn't play much, because when I got my second PSVR or something, I don't know, you know what I'm like with stuff. I got this and Astro Bot in a bundle, and they're both like 3D platformers, but obviously you're using like the bird's eye view point of view, so you're looking down on your character and using the controller, and you can move your character and you're looking around, you can look around the environment. That I played Moss before Astro, and Moss is like really good, and then I played Astro and I was like, oh, this is sort of the same. Oh, I don't want to play another game like this right after this play Moss, and didn't go back to Astro. That's my own fault. I was gonna have the similar problem, I think, with the PS5, because I picked Sackboy up, and obviously Astro comes with the console, and like they're both really similar platformers. Hopefully when I do get a PS5 again, I'm slightly more sensible and don't get 2 3D platformers at the same time. Pyre. This is from Supergiant. Obviously they've made Bastion, Transistor. Talked about Transistor. Transistor's brilliant. Which has come to other things. Obviously, they made Hades, which is won multiple Game of the Year awards last year, along with like Last of Us Part 2. Those were like the 2 big games last year. Hades I've played bits of. It's a roguelike. It's a very good roguelike. If you're gonna ask me what's my favourite roguelike, it would be Hades, but still not really a genre I'm a fan of. This is a game they did, which I think out of the like 4 gets talked about the least. It's still only on PlayStation. It might be on PC, I'm not sure, but I think that doesn't help that it's never been ported. It kind of makes me also, if Hades, think it's just going to get stuck on Switch and PC. It isn't, I as someone that plays on all system, isn't that annoying because I can just play on Switch. But I know there'd be people just watching this video or just watching Xbox One wanting to play that game. This is like a weird, like almost like a dodgeball RPG thing. Gets a bit grindy at the end, and I think I'm not missing that many trophies, but like really grindy ones, so it's not good. Last of Us, I saw last in my Dead or Alive 5 last round. Got 41 or 48. I don't know what I'm missing. They must be like win 100 multiplayer games or something on that one. Well, I've only got 41. Right. Marvel Spider-Man. I got 88%, 63 or 72. But as you see, this number one here. I actually do have the platinum. It's like the DLC for it, which I am missing. So I have the platinum, 88%. I have played the DLC, but I've not I've just done like the story bits of the DLC where you have the challenge stuff and that, which I couldn't be bothered with. Final Fantasy Type 0, 45 for 50. I thought I had more trophies than this, and I thought I was on 96%. I guess the PlayStation in this is tracking different, because I'm sure Death Stranding was on 69, not 70 odd, what this is saying, and I'm sure this was on 96, not 90. It's kind of annoying. I know how to get the platinum on this. What I need to do, I'd obviously have to restart the game, play quite a while in, and do a few bits and pieces. It's one I know Dave's not took the mick off me playing, but it's like one that's like, yeah, you should really have platinumed it, and I'm like, yeah, but I didn't do this one thing at the start of the game. I think it's similar to him with Persona 5 Royal, like when him following the guide instead of just playing it. That's what I did with this. I just played it, and I happened to get 45 to 50. It's a really good game as well. That's the thing. I have been tempted to play it on Xbox, especially if I get 45 of 50, the equivalent of that. If that's like 900 of 1,000 game score or something like that, that'd be pretty good. But anyway, now moving into the 100% club. So 3/4 Home Extended Edition. Talked about this last time. Don't think this got platinum. It hasn't, but I have got the 100%. No platinum or anything here, but that's The Walking Dead Michonne. It's only 3 episodes, 100%, fairly good. Firewatch, no platinum, really annoying. It's only got 5 trophies. This I feel is wrong. I think there was DLC for this. And Firewatch, I have hardly finished on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. And I think I got the 1000G on Xbox as well. So yeah. Last day of June, pretty good game. I got the 100% on that. A weird one here, NBA 2K17, the Prelude. Again, it was like a prelude to the story mode of the NBA game, but it had achievement. I'm not sure if it's trophy, honestly enough. Child of Light, 20 of 20. So I have 0 on this, which is, well, I haven't got 0. There's no platinum. That's really annoying. This I think should have showed up on PS3 list as well, as I feel I've played it on PS3 as well, but I got like 1 trophy because I mainly played it here. Never Alone, I got the 100% on here. I think there's DLC for this as well. It's got no platinum. Apparently this is my rarest 100%. Dave was telling me, by this, I think it's going to buy this one here, and that's the Playroom. So I have 12 of 12, no platinum. But I think why this is rare because you need the camera. So yeah, that's that. Walking Dead Season 2. This is the Walking Dead, apart from Michonne, that hasn't got the platinum. That's annoying. Jack and Jill platinum. And this is my Telltale. Play all the Telltale games. Walking Dead, New Frontier. That's the 3rd one. Just finished the game, here's your platinum. The Enemy Within, finished the game, here's your platinum, basically. Super easy platinum, super Drestal. It's actually not bad. Space Invaders clone. Slide. Yeah, this you can do it like in 30 seconds if you just follow a guide, so you can work out the puzzle, and it's a super easy platinum. Guardians of the Galaxy, Telltale game, again, Platinum, because it's Telltale. What are they going to do season 2? I can't remember. My Name is Mayo. Talked about that last time. But this is the PS4 version. Well, that was the Vita version. Yeah, I think I have the Platinum for this 3 times, oddly enough. I think I could even get it 4th somehow. Yeah, it's actually kind of good. Guns Between, I have the Platinum. A bit like Firewatch, I have the Platinum, the 1000G, and I finished it on Switch. And I even have it on Stadia, because it's a Stadia Pro game, so I could even get the 1000 or the 18 or whatever how Stadia tracks on that. Donut County, great game. Got the Platinum, got the 1000G as well. Not played it on Switch though, I'm not that obsessed, but yeah, it's really good. Blackwood Crossing, I think a lot of people wouldn't have heard this one, but it's actually a pretty good game. A fairly easy Platinum. I think there's like you may have to follow a guide, but I don't think you do. Telltale, Batman, and easy Platinum. Lara Cross Go, I played this on Vita, not on PlayStation 4, but it's like a cross-play game. This is why I don't get why I've only got so little on Hitman, where I got the Platinum on this. Life is Strange. Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is my favourite Life is Strange game. Really good. I'm really looking forward to the remastered. I will wish to play that on Xbox though. But yeah, looking for the remastered. Hopefully that is a doable Platinum or doable 1000G, especially if it's using the same list as this. Wolf Among Us, again, it's a Telltale game. Tales from Borderlands, another Telltale game, digital. I wonder if you can get 2 different lists if we play the physical version as well. That's an interesting one. Game of Thrones, this is especially Telltale's worst game. That's especially like their best one, especially their worst one. You know, Undertale, again, it's a cross-play game, but I played this on VR. First Life is Strange, Platinum. The Order 1886, this is quite an easy Platinum and quite an early PS4 game. This still looks fantastic. I feel Rise and Son of Rome is similar on Xbox, where it looks fantastic still. They're very different on how they play. They both look really fantastic still, but their gameplay is like pretty dire. Especially on this, it goes with that widescreen cinematic look, and yeah, not good. Walking Dead, I got the Platinum. I will even got because I think Craig had the 1000G or something, but didn't have all the achievements because you got 400 days mixed in there as well, which I have got. So that's why I got the 49 and 49. Shimyu 1, 29 and 29, so I got the Platinum there. It's pretty easy, doable Platinum. It's pretty straightforward. I got the Platinum on this, not on Shimyu 2, because Shimyu 1 was only on the Dreamcast, when like Shimyu 2 was also on like original Xbox, and played that much more than the first one. So this, it didn't obviously feel new and fresh, but I hadn't played it as often, so I did really want to go back and play this with Shimyu 2 when I got to that. After playing straight after this, that's the thing, I played it straight after this. Like, yeah, I've played this multiple times, gonna have a bit of a break and go back. Persona 5 Dancing Starlight, talked about that last time. Again, I did play it on PS4 mainly, and then Concrete Genie is my last one. A pretty easy Platinum. So there. So I'm just gonna have a quick look and filter this because I have PS4. And first, we're gonna go all Platinums and just double check and see if there's nothing I'm missing on here. So there's the Walking Dead, the Vita version. See, again, there's a different list. 49, there's 41 because of the 400 days. My name is Mayo on there, so we've got the 2. I don't know if the Jack and Deal Vita and thing. I feel that My Name Mayo should have been on there again. It's not. I'm just looking if Demon Souls. I put up if I just gonna go through because I feel I played Demon Souls on PS3. But yeah, it doesn't look like I did. No. And Dark Souls on here? Yeah, there's Dark Souls. Yeah, so I mustn't. It mustn't have had trophies or never linked to something. because if you go right down the bottom, there's 320 games in total. So yeah, that's what a true trophies is saying. It's what I've played. Again, it might not be 100% accurate. Like I said, I can think of games like a Demon Souls, which I'm sure would have had trophies. Even one just dying, like on Dark Souls, which aren't on here. Again, Child of Light, I feel. Maybe because I haven't got a trophy or something on it. Child of Light, see, there's just the one, but who knows. But yeah, these have been my games. This has been looking at my trophies. Here's my best trophies, and that, apparently. So yeah, I've been Massive Das, and this has been part 2. Thank you.